options for breakfast on the Aqua. So you can have the main dining room, you can do the buffet, you can also do Indulge, which offers up breakfast options. So today we are going to try out Indulge. You will find that on deck 8 aft. And yeah, let's go check it out. I'm getting flashbacks to Iceland. You are stunning. Thank you so much.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba. And my panda. Thank you so much. Very active dance class this morning. More energy than I've got, that's for sure. 4, 3, 2.
Shake it. You got it? 1, 2, cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. You got it. Don't stomp, okay? It's more of like in your place. It's kind of like a mixture of hips. To Susie Q, do the cross. Get ready.
So we've gone back to day 1 boarding menu, which is actually quite good. Well, tomato soup, and Mel's gone with a little chicken noodle soup, I think.
Chicken noodle.
Looks lovely. Simple broth. Following up with a little Cobb salad. We've of course got egg, we've got chunks of ham, some bacon, tomatoes, a little bit of cucumber, and some lettuce or something on top. I think it's lettuce or cabbage. Alright, we've got that little chocolate beauty again. it! Woo! Woo! Well done. Passing stranger. He'll do.
Wow! Really? Come on! There you go. Bless someone with a glass. There you go. Say what?
Give it up for both teams!
Say what? For what?
Touching hands! Up there, come on! Reaching out! Touching me! Touching you!
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sweet Caroline! Good times never
But ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the true winners of our Singing If You Know Your Game show. It's none other than Team Winners!
Okay, tonight is Palomar. Let's go check it out. We're at Palomar. Let's see what we have. It's a very nicely appointed menu. Nice. I have to say, the olive oil with the fresh oregano, or oregano, depending on what country you're from, is actually very nice and quite subtle flavour, but actually with the fresh sourdough, very, very nice indeed. Highly recommend you try it. Well, starters, I have the polvo, or the octopus, and then Mel's gone with the shrimp.
It's a grilled shrimp with fennel and Indulge salad.
Very nice. And this has like little potatoes and everything. Let's try it out. Okay, well, I have to say the octopus is beautifully tender and nicely presented. The shrimp are a little on the salty side with a hint of pepper, but not bad, a nice texture. So I have gone with the Dover sole with capers. We've got roasted carrots, a little lemon here. It comes with some rice. Mel has gone with a sea bass. It has a carrot puree with some chickpeas on top, and also, of course, with some rice as well. So let's try it and let's see how it is. All right, let's just taste the Dover sole. I haven't had this for a long time, actually. This has been a while. Do be careful because sometimes there are bones in the Dover sole. This has been this is a fillet, but even so, be cautious. Let's try it. Yes. So, very subtle flavour, not too fishy, nice texture, delightful. Let's try a carrot because why not? Yeah. Temperature could be a bit warmer. It's a bit lukewarm, to be honest with you. Plate's hot, food's not. On to the dessert menu. What have we got going on here? There's a few options, and then we got some coffees and stuff at the end. That's it. The waiter has just recommended the Galak Tuboreko. Tuboreko?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want it. It's a Greek yogurt sorbet with orange custard pie. So you know what? I mean, all the other things I have tried at various places in my life, but I have never tried that. So you know what I'm going to do? We're going to try that. Why not? So this is the Greek sorbet on a custard pie thing.
Phyllo shell.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. It's really, really nice. That's one of the prettiest things I've seen on Norwegian so far. Hopefully it will taste as good as it looks. A little frothy coffee. And Mel's gone with some little chocolate delight naughty over there with golden popcorn. How lovely. Let's see how it tastes. All right, we're going to just cut through this bad boy and see. Look at that. Oh, you hear that crunch? It's like a phyllo pastry. I guess it's Greek. Oh, look. Wow. Oh, it's all collapsing. So it's like a custard tartlet in a phyllo pastry with a... Oh, wow. I'm trying to get it all going on here. It's not that easy. Let's try it. Guys. Oh, wow. If you're going to come here, you have to try this. It's even worth coming here just for this. Seriously. It's absolutely amazing. It's so good.
Chocolate mousse. It's a dark chocolate ganache. And the mousse is a sorbet, actually.
Okay.
So it's more water-based, ice-based, right?
Okay.
Popcorn I moved aside.
I'm not sure about the popcorn, but yeah. Flavor's good though?
Good though, yeah.
Here's the boys again.
Everybody that wants to join, that wants to play, to come right up, come on stage, because we're gonna have a lot of fun.
What is it?
Step right up, step right up. Let's get
This one. Matt, single, ready to mingle.
Around the front. Also awkward. Oh my god. Interesting. Do you know this sexy gentleman?
I'm together.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, we have a strong team on my left. Let's find out the team members on the right. You are? Mark. Mark from? Florida. Let's get up for Mark.
Bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Till we burn. Build a home and watch it burn. Talk to myself for hours. Things you don't understand.
Great job. You got some 3s, a few 4s, and a lot of 5s. Let's get up for being high.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
Let's do one. We've got some sabotage going on.
This game show is getting so out of hand. I've never seen in my life so much tackling. Let me see what does the audience think. Yeah, audience? Oh my god. Okay. 5, 2, 5, 1. 1, okay. They're going at the same time, yeah? Same time. It's their song, okay. Come on. Continue. Show me.
What is this?
Okay. Do you think the winner should be Beehive?
Or do you think the winners should be the Swifties?
The winners tonight are gonna be the
How's it going, everyone?
Hey peeps.
It's time for that daily wrap.
Daily wrap time.
That's right. This one is quite a day, actually.
Yeah.
You know, start in the morning and indulge. And, you know, there's a lot of diversity to breakfast there. And as the other places have different things. So, you know, consider what you like. I like Indulge for a few reasons. I'll tell you what they are. The first thing is, if you go when they open, you can just have the run of the place for whatever seating you want. and you wander around and get food and bring it back to your table. So you can get a lot of different things, not everything that a buffet has or sit down, but you know, they have whole fruit, they have a bread area, and they have all kind of little stations with meat and eggs and things like that, little souffles, right?
Fabulous little egg souffles, some with bacon, some with like spinach and stuff, egg white ones as well. I love the muesli. They made every day fresh muesli, and they make it in these little bowls. That was really good.
It's nice. Has little sliced apples. Muesli is granola, right? With some, I don't know if they use an almond milk or something, but some kind of milk in
It
there,
did
right?
taste like that, actually. Yeah, it was really good.
But they're pre-made, so it's nice. It's over in the front, grab and go, like everywhere. All the stations are grab and go.
Yeah.
Now, what's different? Breakfast, you go get it, and every other meal they bring it to you. So there's no iPad type thing.
No, just
get what you want. Help yourself. They have beverage area. They have, juice machine and tea and coffee, all those things. And that grab and go area has cereals and all kind of other breads and cakes and rolls and
all the things.
It's a nice variety though. So check out Indulge if you haven't on any of the 3 ships, Prima, Viva, and Aqua. They all have it.
And also, if you don't like really crowded spaces and you like to do things at your own pace, it's a great location because it was never busy, and
not early anyway, but probably the quietest of all the breakfast places.
Check it out.
Yeah. After that, we headed into the Atrium 6, which is the entry deck for when you come in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
There's that corner now they created with a stage, and what's going on? Exercise classes every day.
Yeah, every morning, different type. They sort of, changed it up, but bring your trainers and your energy, and you can get it on in the morning.
It's nice though, and there's seating around. You can just sit and watch if you want.
Yeah.
But it's high energy, and a lot of different age groups are doing it. So don't be afraid to get out if you don't know all the moves yet. This is a good time to go every day and learn it. On the ships.
Burn off some of those calories.
Yeah, you can go eat after or before.
And then if you want to improve your dance skills, afterwards they always have like a dance class. So the one that we recorded was the cha-cha.
Yeah, on that day. They do change it up a lot. So it's kind of fun. Tune into that. Deck 6. After that, headed up to the Aqua Coaster.
Yes, the Aqua Slidecoaster, I think they actually call it, on the 18th deck. It was not open a lot on this sailing. As you can imagine, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, there's a lot of movement and even more wind, and so it can only...
Bit cold.
Yeah, it was cold. It can only operate when the wind isn't too bad. But yes, it was a bit chilly for us. However, our friends who come from colder climes braved it up.
Yeah, you can see our friend Sarah H. She got on there, and Sarah with the H. She loved it. I think they wrote it a lot too.
Yeah, both the Sarahs were on it repeatedly. I think they did like 6 or 7 just like back to back, which was crazy. It was interesting. We were just like filming up there, and you can get really close to it. So you can get sort of really see what's happening and how the whole mechanics of it works. When that pusher comes up behind you, it really shoves you in the back. They were saying it like you can see people like jolting, and then it just throws you up that slope. Little tip: if you want to go a bit faster, use the ride on the inner, the darker blue goes faster. So if you want a bit more of an exhilarating ride, choose that one.
It cranks though. People love
does.
it. So it's interesting, as you see, it's kind of like one of those flatter kayaks or something that you get in.
It's like a little raft, like an inflatable raft.
Yeah.
There is a weight restriction, I think 300 pounds, and a height restriction. So the little ones can't go on it, I guess, if they're too small.
You gotta be safe on that ride.
Yeah, there's like as you go to queue up, there's like an open scale that you can stand on, and it just goes red or green as an indicator, yay or nay.
Non-incriminating still.
Yeah. But when you actually go round to get onto the ride, they do apparently like a more private sort of like way, just as a final check. And if you wonder what to do with all your stuff, I mean, first of all, don't take too much up there with you. There are no lockers or little cubbies to put anything in, but just as you get on the ride, they've got like these little square holders that you can put like an iPhone in or something like that. Pair of glasses. You
If
can't
you're
wear
brave enough.
yeah, you can't wear your sunglasses or anything on this ride.
Yeah.
So they make you take all that off, and you can leave it there. And of course, because it's a ride that goes round and it finishes where it started, you can just pick your stuff up before you leave. So that's good.
But keep in mind, you know, we came over on this inaugural sailing. It could morph into something different.
Yeah.
Well, it's cruising the Caribbean right now.
I bet it gets way busier on those Caribbean cruises than it was on
yeah.
ours.
Definitely.
But I would definitely recommend if you get an opportunity to check it out. It's very unique. I think it's the only one at sea currently. So yeah, give it a go.
I think it's really popular ride. Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, I think it's something different.
Yeah,
for sure. Instead of just going on the tube and getting stuck, right?
That's true.
We don't want that.
No.
So after the coaster, hey,
it was we did lunch, of course, but we just headed over to Hudson's again. It's a great staple. It's a nice environment. You know, the food is what it is. Most of the time, it's very nice. Sometimes it's a little hit and miss. On this one, the Cobb salad was very meh, I wouldn't get that again. But they did have the orange chocolate mousse, which is
probably one of the best desserts, but not as good as the one we're going to talk about shortly.
No,
so.
We did. I mean, the rest of the day was just fun packed. I mean, we had so much going on. There was live music in the Atrium, and then we did that game show, which is Sing It If You Know It, which we sort of just got sucked into because we were just hanging out in the Atrium with our friends, and then it sort of just started, didn't it? And then before we knew it, we were all up singing and dancing.
Yeah, there was. You know, in that area, there's a lot of seats they drop. They bring out these big rollouts with a folding chairs, so
yeah,
you can do a lot of that. It got really crazy a bit. What's her Marjana, the cruise director? She's crazy.
we did have a lot of fun. So we were, singing along, and I guess it's like you meant to, like a competition between the two groups, and so
it's about loudness. I don't know, something like that. It was loud. It was crazy. It was good though.
It was. I loved how the whole Atrium got involved as well.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, it was a good giggle.
So then dinner, we had Palomar reserved.
Yeah.
So we had never done Palomar.
Nope.
We avoided it for a reason. I will be honest with you, it's a very European, smallish menu. So
yeah,
not really your American type menu, and you got to want something different. You know, the portions are smaller. They're not huge portion, and the choices are limited, right? So you have to like that unique palate food.
Yeah, I mean, it is sold as a specialty seafood / Mediterranean type vibe, and it is what it says on the box, so to speak. Take a good look at the menu before you book to make sure that it is something that all the family or yourselves can enjoy.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to go off menu. It is what it is. So there is primarily seafood, and I think there was a steak on the menu. But we of course, as you see, went for the seafood, and
it's okay. I may not book it again because there's other places I love so much more that if we have 3 dining or 4 or whatever, I don't know, maybe we wouldn't. Depends on the sale.
I think our
right?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think our starters were good. I mean, I had the octopus, and that was, I would give that solid 10 out of 10. That was very nice indeed. You had the shrimp.
Yeah, it was 3 smaller shrimp.
Yeah.
It had some endive and a little bit of this and
I
that.
remember it being quite salty. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Cagney's shrimp trio is miles better, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the hard thing.
Yeah.
You're going to take your favorites and compare things, but
Mains I had the Dover sole. To be honest with you, it was a really simple, almost too simple presentation and and the way it was executed. It was okay, just some capers and a bit of lemon and some roasted carrots. But by the time it came to us, the food was pretty much lukewarm, which I don't think in a small restaurant there's no excuse for that at all. They're not serving huge numbers. So I felt like that was a bit of a letdown, which was meant to be one of their highest end specialty dinings. And it was okay, but it was nothing special. I think you had, what was it,
like a sea bass, very tiny fillet. I say thickness of a flounder almost. It was that small.
Mm-hmm.
No flavors stand out. The puree was a very economical hummus and carrot puree. I mean, no flavor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say the main was a pass. My dessert was good. That was a little bit more unique there, having the chocolate cake, whatever type it was, with a ganache. Not bad.
And the golden popcorn, which was a bit of an odd.
I wouldn't eat it.
No.
It's a bit chewy.
However, as you might have gathered, I rather enjoyed my dessert, which was a very unique Greek Mediterranean phyllo pastry stuffed with like a beautiful rich custard, and then I think it was a goat's cheese like sorbet thing on the side. It was absolutely delicious. One of the nicest desserts I think I've ever tasted. And as I say, if you go for nothing else, go for that dessert, because it was really, that was the standout item that we had that whole evening. And yeah, that was good. But would we do Palomar again?
I don't know. I don't think so, unless I was on a really long cruise. I needed the variety.
Yes, that's true.
Because I really like, all the other ones. The Thai, Onda, Cagney's. There's so much variety.
Yeah.
And even if you're not paying, you have fabulous Indulge. The main dining room, well, look at the menu every day. Pick the good night that you really love those dishes. So there's a lot of options. And if you're sailing now the Aqua in a much shorter environment, you're going to want to pick your favorites, whatever they may be. But
that's for sure.
If you're interested in that menu, go for it.
Yes. And, this is what our experience of that one particular meal. Of course, someone else's could have been completely different. So,
yeah.
It is what it is.
So that party afterwards, huh? That new game show thing, karaoke, craziness, jump, dance, sing. Looked crazy it was. I mean, as a non-participant, we had a great time watching it. It was something about the beat?
Battle of the Beats.
Battle of the Beats. So if you see it, go do it.
Honestly, we didn't know what to expect. We were just like wandering around, and we hadn't been into the improv, which is on deck 6, just tucked away at the side of the casino. Typically where they hold the comedy, I think, and karaoke some nights.
Various things. Origami to whatever is in there. Right?
Yeah, and they do have a bar in there. So we were just wandering around, checking out, and we were sat down with the gang just chit-chatting, and suddenly up comes the crew, and it's Battle of the Beats time.
Yeah.
And
hilarious, really, though.
It really was.
One of the funnest times I've seen in any of those type shows. And, it's really dependent on the audience. So if you want to make it happen, you go there and you get involved and you make it happen.
You be the stars. I mean, it's like you can see it's a combination of karaoke and dance off between the two groups,
Yeah.
And the more fun and more you get into it, the better time you'll have. And the crew were really, really good. The entertainment staff were fantastic and got everyone on board for that. And it was a lot of tears of laughter, absolutely. And Matt, you're a star. You're a legend for getting up and supporting the gang.
It was pretty good.
It was, yeah. And that pretty much wrapped up the evening, I think.
Yeah.
Woo,
I mean, it was a long one, but what a fabulous day.
Yeah. That was, who said sea days are boring?
Hey, stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
We got lots more coming from the Aqua. And, hey, it's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.